Ah yes, U.S. military aviation, the birthplace of brilliant aircraft such as the Fu-24 Fletcher Defender or the Skywarden. In this video, we're going to be talking about some of those lesser intimidating aircraft. Number 1, Skywarden. Being the brainchild of Lee N. Snow, the developer, it had its humble origins. As well, a crop duster. It wouldn't be doing this for long though, as there was more that needed to be sprayed with stuff than crops. Fire. The AT-802 was truly a brilliant firefighting aircraft. Capable of carrying up to 800 pounds of retardant, it could get in the air faster than any other tanker. As of right now, you've only seen this plane do crop dusting and fire boss, but there's others. The AT-802 would do several more jobs, including anti-drug, as well as oil spill protection. This brings us to our most fascinating part, military service. During its time as anti-drug, it was of course getting shot at, so they put armor around the engines and the cockpit, as well as putting armor on the fuel tanks, making it look more like a military plane, even down to the camo. Giving Lee N. Snow an idea. The U.S. military announced that it was holding a competition for a new aircraft to be compatible with the role of ISR. Basically what the A-10 Warthog did on a smaller scale. Snow saw it and seized the chance to diversify his company even more. Powered by a Pratt & Whitney PT6A-67F with a max speed of 190 knots, it was pretty impressive when it came to that. It had a fuel capacity of 254 gallons, a payload capacity of 8,000 pounds, whatever kind of missiles that may be, and a max takeoff weight of 16,000 pounds. All of which the U.S. military found attractive, and it is now currently serving for the U.S. Air Force. Number 2, Fletcher Defender. Now the Fletcher Defender is an interesting aircraft to say the least. For starters, there's only a single video in the world that I have access to of it, so there's going to be some pictures. John Thorpe, the designer of this aircraft, would be interested in aviation from a young age, eventually attending the Boeing School of Aeronautics, and working on brilliant designs such as the Boeing 247 and the P-2V Neptune, a naval patrol bomber. Though he did all of this, he was still more of a general aviation guy, and would work to make many single-prop, small airplane designs, such as the Little Dipper and the Sky Scooter. He would even try to convince the Air Force and Army to pick up one of these designs as a low and slow-flying reconnaissance aircraft. The proposal was, however, sadly rejected. Despite this, Thorpe was not done and partnered with Fletcher Aviation. Thorpe would work closely making a couple designs with Fletcher Aviation. He then had an idea for a small ground attack aircraft and went to work making the Fletcher Defender. In the beginning, he modeled it after his Sky Scooter, but it was still way different. For starters, it's powered by an insanely powerful Continental E225 engine. I mean, the power of this thing is outstanding. Not to mention, it had 30-foot wings, which resembled those of the F4U Corsair. And the performance was mind-blowing. It could stall at 40 miles an hour and has a top speed of 180 miles an hour. Insane. Not to mention the rate that these things were manufactured. Just imagine how overwhelming thousands of these little planes could be. It could also carry up to 1,000 pounds of ordnance, whatever that may be. It can carry everything. Once again, Thorpe pitched his ideas to the Army and Air Force, even at one point bombing a Sherman tank in front of government officials. But it wasn't to be. The U.S. military wasn't interested, and only 12 models would be made and sold to obscure air forces across the world, eventually all of them disappearing. Well, I hope you know a little bit more about military prop planes and that you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely comment because I love replying to those. Have a great day, everybody.